Well, Coach, this is your third year here at Georgia. I imagine that you should be reaping some of the fruits of your own recruiting.
Yes, Stu. This year we have 8 boys up from last year's freshman team to go along with 4 boys that have played a lot of ball here. In fact, the 4 seniors were all starters at one time or another, but it'll be the 8 young boys, how well they blend in and what they can contribute to help the older boys. The older boys did not have the height that was necessary to compete in our conference, but I feel like some of the boys we have coming up from last year's freshman team, like Bob Leanhart at 6'11", will blend in real well, and the 2 of them together, if they mesh, we could be an outstanding ball team. If not, then we won't be too good.
Can you give us a quick rundown, maybe a little in-depth of each individual that you think we might be seeing this year at Georgia?
Yes, we'll start at the guards. Of course, we have Dick McIntosh at one guard, and Dick's 5'8", and he started 2 years before, and he led the conference in field goal shooting percentage year before last. Last year, he led the conference in free throw shooting percentage. He also holds the school record in free throw shooting percentage. Dick is a great competitor and a good outside shooter, and was probably our best defensive man last year. At the other guard spot, Jerry Epplin. Jerry is 5'10" from Matewan, West Virginia. He led the freshman last year in free throw shooting percentage and also set a school record for freshmen. He averaged over 20 points a game, and he's a great outside shooter. The other boy is Tom Saperka from Catasauqua, Pennsylvania, and Tom's 6'3". And last year we played guard for us on the freshman team. Has really made the changeover good in the scrimmage. He hit about 30 points, Stu, so he's really fighting for the other spot. Up front, Jim Youngblood. Jim led the conference in field goal shooting percentage last year. Also holds the school record at 6'3". He had a perfect night against Kentucky almost. He missed 1 shot last year, ended up with 20 points, 6 for 7 from the field, 7 for 7 from the foul line. At the other corner is Ray Jeffords. Ray broke the school record in rebounding as a freshman. This is one record that Ray wants this year. Ray is the strongest athlete in school. He's a great competitor and has been exemplifying a lot of leadership, and we're looking for great things from Ray. At center, Bob Leanhart is 6'11", and Bob's the biggest boy to ever wear a uniform in basketball at the university. He comes from Rice High School in New York. He played against Lou Alcindor for 2 years, and in one game as a junior in high school, he scored 16 points against Alcindor. So this is indicative of what he can do inside. Also, we have Don Wicks, and that is probably our top 7 players. Don started for us last year at center, and we're not saying he's not a starter now, but he definitely is in the top 7, and we might end up with 6 starters this year, Stu. And being fair to all the boys, it's difficult to bring it down to 5, but it's nice to have one that you know can step in and be a starter.
How about the schedule? How tough does it look?
Well, it's probably the toughest schedule we've ever played. And the reason for this, I think, is because the Southeastern Conference is the toughest it's ever been. Last year, it was picked as the 2nd toughest conference in the country. And yet every team claims they've improved this year, with the exception, I'd say, of Tennessee. And I don't see how they could improve much because they won the conference championship. Georgia Tech has improved, and of course we play them twice. I don't think we'll have a tougher game on our schedule, including Kentucky, Tennessee, or Vanderbilt, than that Tech game will be in December the 7th in Atlanta.